This is a message from Concept Safety Systems, Emergency Evacuation Solutions.
Welcome to Concept Safety System. You're about to see the demonstration of the Fire Evacuation Program, the online system for achieving compliance to Australian Standard 3745 or the Queensland Building Fire Safety Regulations 2008.
Welcome to this demonstration of the Fire Evacuation Program, the FEP. Please keep in mind that this is a demonstration of an example location. Your FEP will be designed to be totally specific to your site. It will contain your staff's general and first response evacuation instruction, your ECO warden information, your evacuation coordination instruction. It will record your fire safety instructions. It will be your fire and evacuation plan. You will note the buttons at the left of the screen. Each button can be activated to display site-specific information. You will see that these buttons are in three segments: all occupants, warden instruction, and administration. Occupants that are not a member of the building's emergency control organisation or do not require administration access to the program will only need to complete the All Occupants segment. However, all users can view the ECO and evacuation coordination instruction if they want to. To view information for emergency procedures, click on the Emergency Procedures button. A drop-down menu will appear displaying procedures for various types of emergencies. Click on each of these to display information relating to the actions to be taken by occupants for each of these emergency events. You will note that some emergency procedures have additional information included, such as a CPR video or a bomb threat checklist. Once you have viewed this information, you can go to the Interactive Floor Plans button. It will normally take you to the ground floor plan of the building. To display evacuation routes for that floor, position your cursor over the plan at any location and click. You can see a number of icons at the bottom of the screen. To view the assembly area location, position your cursor over the assembly area icon in the legend and click. Now click on the flashing AA symbol to view additional information. When completed, move the cursor to the top right side of the screen and click. You can now move your cursor to any icon to see that item's location. When that item appears on the floor plan, place your cursor on that item and click. Information relative to that equipment will be displayed by either text, photos, or videos. For example, when the extinguisher icon is selected, all the extinguishers on that floor or area will appear on the plan. To identify each type of extinguisher, move your cursor over the icons to see the extinguisher type. Now, click on that extinguisher icon and a video will run to show you how to use it. To view other floors or buildings, go to the Plan List menu. When you have finished interacting with the floor plan and you know the location of evacuation paths, assembly areas, and equipment, you can return to the main menu. You are now ready to complete the assessment. Click on the Assessment button and the General and First Response Evacuation Instruction Assessment page will appear. After registering your details, you can proceed to the assessment questions. You must complete all the questions before you submit your answers. If you don't achieve the required score, then you must redo the assessment. When you have completed the assessment, click the Return Home button. For occupants who want to view Emergency Control Organisation information, click on the Emergency Control Organisation button, and the wardens for that building will appear in the drop-down menu. Now click on any of these wardens and their duties will appear. To view information on that specific ECO member, click on the Personnel Information button on the right of the screen. You will then see that ECO member's name and details. Then click the Return to Home button and follow that process for each of the ECO members. To view site-specific evacuation coordination instruction, click the Evacuation Coordination Instruction button. This will allow you to view site-specific information relating to the procedures for each of the 6 evacuation coordination requirements. These 6 sub-buttons will give you information on how to alert and communicate with occupants, the methods for contacting the fire service, the procedures for evacuating occupants, etc. Some of these instructions may also include videos relative to that procedure. If the user is a member of the Emergency Control Organisation and they have viewed all the necessary information in this segment, then they can click on the ECO Assessment button and follow the same procedures as they did for the All Occupant Assessment. To view compliance information in the Administration segment, click the Compliance Information button. This will allow the user to view information such as the Emergency Planning Committee, premises information, records, forms and other relative information. The administrator login for those persons who have been given a username and password can be accessed for reporting and updating of information. Now that this section has been accessed, you can update and amend information within the FEP for building information and ECO members' details. You will also note that additional buttons have appeared: Reporting and Log Out. To run a report, click the Reporting button, and the Select a Report to Run page will be activated. Now, select the report you wish to view and fill in the necessary information. If you need to print out a hard copy instruction record, fill in all the necessary fields and click the Run button. You will note on this form the numbers 1 through to 7. Numbers 1 to 4 indicate that the occupant has completed the All Occupants Assessment. Numbers 5 to 7 indicate that the person has completed the ECO assessment. Now that you're logged in, you can also update information in the Compliance Information section. This section contains information that is required by legislation to be the building's Fire and Evacuation Plan or Emergency Plan and should be kept up to date. For example, if you want to update your warden's information, click on the Edit button and change the details as required. When completed, click the Update button. FEP has also been designed for you to keep all relevant site information. You can print out forms and upload records as required. When you have completed with the administration function, don't forget to click the Logout button.